You don't.
I hope you pick me so I can kick your ass at WrestleMania.
You know, Stephanie, do you know what? That's what you want. You want me to rush and make a decision, but I'm not going to rush for you, and I'm not going to rush for Jade. And if you don't like it, you can cry about it, puta.
Puta, tú a mí llamándome puta.
Oh, no! I will get my pound of flesh, Finn. Do it. Make it.
Don't make
it official.
This. Do not make me
We
regret
want it.
this.
Fine. CM Punk. Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship at Elimination Chamber. It is official. It's simple. It's because people know what WrestleMania means to me, what I mean to WrestleMania. And besides, I heard that it was going to be a you-know-what measuring contest. Well, they're both glad I'm not in it because I didn't get the nickname Raheem for no reason. Charlotte, North Carolina, what do you want to talk about?
In 3, 2, 1, clap.
Huh?
Benoit balls.
I still think Kevin Sullivan did it.
I'm Aubrey Edwards. I'm not a wrestler.
Tony's quick sniffs of the week.
No, just my dickhead friends causing concussions and shit. All right, never mind.
There's barbecue sauce. So good, half the face don't work.
With Hogan that close up on the fucking camera reminds me of my racist uncle. I know you ain't listening, but you know who you are, you fucking racist.
Uncle Oh my God, for real, don't tell me that's his name. Oh, no way. I was kidding. I swear to God. I'm scared. It was just the first thing that came to my head. It was the first thing.
Welcome to the Top of Wrestling with your hosts ODM and the Professor.
Good Wrestling Day. Top of Wrestling Podcast. It's the name of the show. The host, Professor Mark Fantasia. ODM, Joe Rizzo. We're glad that you guys are here every week like you always are. iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Pandora, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and the X. Alright, I'm done with the radio voice bullshit. We went back and saw how bad that was back in 2019. That'll never be done again. But welcome to the show. Again, I'm the Professor, and this week we are talking about, as always, we got news, we got results, we got Bring It to the Table. I got a fun one this week, personally. We are going to be reliving the Monday Night Wars 25 years later, as always, and we are heading towards the demise of WCW. It's the best way I could really put it. But in WrestleMania 17 as well. And our top topic. This was brought on by Mrs. Wheezy. If I'm not mistaken, she heard the name Lash Legend and was like, that is the worst name of all time. You guys should do a list on that, or however that went. And that is what we're doing today. And it's amazing how many names I was able to come up with. So I'm glad that you guys are here to listen. And I'm glad that ODM is here to chat along with me.
Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Yeah, you're right. I think as soon as Mrs. Wheezy said that, I think I texted you right away and said, new top topic, worst wrestler names of all time.
Totally in. Because, man, I didn't even have to Google anything. I just sat and thought for a while. Things that I've heard when I was younger, older, that were just very bad. And it was... I got several. I know that you were like, wow, you have that many? Yeah, I do. Yeah, there's a lot of fucked up names. You probably haven't watched it, okay? But there was the movie on Netflix, The Dirt. which is about Motley Crue. Machine Gun Kelly plays Tommy Lee.
Pass.
Yeah, I got you. But oddly enough, best thing this dude's ever done. He was okay in this. But he meets Mick Mars, and he goes, I used to be in Sweet 19. Mick Mars goes, shitty band. He goes, how do you know? He goes, shitty band name 10 times out of 10 is a shitty band. And it's the same thing in wrestling, man. Shitty wrestling name 10 times out of 10, shitty wrestler. Or like shitty character or whatever. Nothing lasts that has a shitty name.
Right. So the thing with me was when I got to 12, because once I got past 12, I was like, some of these other ones are definitely bad, but they're not as bad as these ones, right? So I kept it around 12, but I'm sure I'm going to agree with most of yours. So yeah.
One just came to mind. I just had to add it to it while we were talking.
There you go. We already know. We shouldn't even mention Bastion Booger. You've said
Fuck
it like
you.
the last
He's my
30
number
minutes.
one, and you know it.
Of course.
He was gross, man. All right. First, we'll get into recent events. We did talk about that Killer Cross did win the MLW World Championship at Battle Riot. Well, it didn't fully air until recently on YouTube. And the Good Brothers were in the Battle Riot Battle Royal. And Luke Gallows came out, but his tongue was just pushing on his bottom lip. He was doing the Festus character. And I go, oh. And he gets in the ring and acts all fucking just stoned face looking there. Just, Meh. Carl Anderson goes out under the rope, hits the bell. This motherfucker destroyed everybody in the ring. Not gonna lie, great throwback. I loved it. It was awesome.
You're on the indies, man. Lean into it and have fun with it.
Have
you know
fun.
what I mean? Fuck it.
Fuck yes. It was phenomenal. But the fact that Carl Anderson was like, oh, I got it under control, and he did it, and oh, good shit. So, we always have like the TK quick sniffs of the week, and we have the duh from Uncle Dave. Ricochet may end up having his own fucking segment on this show soon with all the dumb things he says. Bitchashay's thoughts. Thoughts with Bitchashay.
There you go.
Deep thoughts with no. He said that he actually thinks the El Generico run in Ring of Honor is better than the run that Sami Zayn has had in WWE. They are the most uncomparable things ever. I don't think El Generico even ever won a world championship, which was fine. He had some great matches with Owens and a lot of people, but the Sami Zayn run is the biggest underdog story we have seen, maybe since Daniel Bryan, but before that, who else, man? Not many people are major underdogs like this. Sami's been it his entire fucking career.
And he's had multiple runs with it, too. That's the thing. And
yeah,
they've
he went
all
heel
been decent.
and then came back as an underdog again.
There you go. So, yeah, no, he's a fucking idiot. And he said it's happened to a bunch of people, yada, yada. Listen, if that was your experience, fine. Here's the fact of the matter. When he fucking left, that's when he was the most interesting to me. I was like, dude, you're like one of the best things on Raw right now. You know what I mean? It was like the Luchadors back in, early 90s with WCW. But he decided he wanted to leave. Fine. That's your decision. I ain't mad at you for it. Go for it. But now you're starting to talk shit, and I'm sorry. Aside from your wife's ass, you don't got a lot of room to talk shit.
You know what's funny, though, is Ricochet could be what I am liking on Raw right now. Let's just say that, and I will get to that when we get to Raw. However, another thing that he has admitted, Ricochet said that WWE ruined his career by keeping him sitting in the mid-card and where he was at. Bro, you're in the mid-card right now on TK show. Okay, fine. They gave you a championship. The, what the fuck was it? It's the international, I don't even know what the fuck. They have so many different titles. I forgot which one he holds now. Whatever the fuck is the champion. Anyway. So
U.S. Euro Continental.
Thank you.
I just made that up.
And it's no different than him having the U.S. title, IC title, the speed title that he held. I love that he's talking so much shit. It's like, when and if and when AEW ever folds or they don't need his talent anymore, he burned a bridge, man. He's talked a lot of fucking shit. And the difference between Punk talking shit and him talking shit is Punk is a draw.
Yeah.
Punk's worth bringing back. Ultimate Warrior was worth bringing back to Vince. He's like, he's a fucking draw. Everybody loves him. He's like, I could let things happen. But if it was fucking Bushwhacker Luke, he's going to go, don't need the Bushwhackers. Nope, we don't need them anymore.
Yeah, oversaturation, man, in their own company.
2 fun, major indie moments over the weekend. I'm going to flip-flop this. ODM, did you happen to see this one about Matthew Justice?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The video that I saw was weird because he's on the balcony, like on the edge, and it looked like he handed somebody a cup. Like, did he take a swig of somebody's beer and hand it back to him?
Nope. It looked like someone handed him a bottle of water. It was actually a bottle of water. I'll give him that.
All right.
Bottle of water. He took a sip, put it back down. And instead of jumping or propelling from this guardrail that he was on, he just slipped down. I think that's the best wording I can say. Is he just slipped down. He just as soon as he put all his weight into it, the guardrail just was like, and he just fucking went down face first and barely got the guy. I don't think he even touched the guy. As a matter of fact, there was
he hit
two
one of the tables
there,
off to the side or something like that. Yeah.
I don't want to watch someone die. I don't think I have the stomach to do it, but I kind of want to be at an indie show when someone does something fucking dumb like this. I want to just be there for one of these things.
Just no. How many times, dude? We have been seeing it since the days of ECW, and it's almost getting worse now. You would think it gets better, but every month we see some schmuck climbs on something and just fucking almost breaks their neck.
Someone's gonna recreate the Owen thing, but they're gonna come down and propel onto someone.
That's going to be the worst. It's going to take 3 people out with them.
The other one that made me laugh, and I sent this to you, and I actually said the exact words, if you don't think this is funny, fuck you. It was at Pro Wrestling Eve, which apparently is an all-women's wrestling company. So everybody you saw that day, when I showed that to you, I'm not sure if you were able to catch, all of them were women, but in costume. There was a girl wearing a Triple H costume, a beard, the DX shirt. Someone was Shawn Michaels. And then you hear John Cena's music hit. And there's a bunch of people laying in the corner. You had a Chyna. You had a Jerry Lawler. I saw a bunch of them. I was trying to really pay attention to everybody that was in this. John Cena comes out. They open the curtains. Nothing comes out. And then they close the curtains, and the camera stays on him, and then follows him to the ring, just like Stu would. And I go, yes, you can't see me, John Cena. And I got to give credit to the ladies that were DX. They sold everything, doing the exact moves, like the 2 shoulder tackles. They swing, they get put up and down. The AA that they took, all of it was just fucking great. And then they go to throw Cena out, and then they eliminate themselves because it looks like Cena threw both of them out. Look at, man, this is where indies are fun. I like this. I think it was hysterical. You wrote back JFC, Jesus fucking Christ. And I was like, I don't know, man, that was pretty goddamn great compared to some of the things I've seen in wrestling, especially in the indie wrestling scene.
Yeah, again, it's the indies, so I get it, right? That they're not trying to be. I'm not going to be Cornette. I'm not going to be butthurt because they're besmirching the name of professional wrestling. I understand how you could have that viewpoint. To me, it is doing exactly what it is meaning to do. Right? Yeah. They're not taking themselves that seriously. This isn't meant to be professional wrestling. It's meant to be almost a parody of it. So, fine. Yeah, it was funny.
I will say, just imagine that being done on a grander scheme. WWE does that just at some point and let people sell for.
That's left for AEW. Let's be honest. Fucking flamethrower.
Touche. All right. I'm not getting into it, other than the fact that go Seahawks. We were all behind you because nobody likes the Pats. I'm not really getting into which side of the halftime show you cared for.
Well, I am half Puerto Rican, so.
Oh, are you? Oh, yeah.
Asshole.
Oh. So, all right, yeah, fuck it. I'll just ask real quick. What'd you think of it? Did you watch Bad Bunny?
I didn't catch a lot of it. No, I was actually
okay.
Mom and I went out and we went bowling for like the first half. Stopped home quick, and then I headed over to Wheezy's. And I watched like maybe, I don't know, 2-3 minutes of it. Reggaeton's not my thing. Obviously, I do love the one song, his entrance song from Backlash in Puerto Rico, Shambea. Fine, close enough. But that's a banger, though, man.
It is a banger. You're right.
It is. Gets jacked, man.
I had the day of Super Bowl. I showed that his entrance at Backlash to my wife, and she was like, "Jesus Christ!" I go, "Yup."
Yeah.
Like he's over. And to be honest with you, it was really cool to see a person who's wrestled at WrestleMania perform at the Super Bowl.
Let's be honest, bro. If it weren't for him being in WWE, I wouldn't know who the fuck Bad Bunny is.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I'd have no fucking clue. I just learned the difference between Sabrina Carpenter and the other one the other day.
Olivia Rodriguez?
No, the one that's got good genes. Sydney Sweeney. I just learned the difference between the two of them. I had no idea. I thought they were the same person.
They're all good whores. But Jake Paul puts out a tweet. Something about basically a guy who's not from America doing the Super Bowl halftime show. You have the exact tweet. Go ahead.
I've got the whole string. Purposely turning off the halftime show. Let's rally together and show big corporations they can't just do whatever they want without consequences. Turn off this halftime. A fake American citizen performing who publicly hates America. I cannot support that. Let's see. About 12 hours later.
Hang on, I will say, it's funny how there are AI-generated photos of him burning a fucking flag, and everybody's like, he hates America! I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, you can't believe anything you see anymore these days.
No, those pictures are fucking... They've got me on some shit recently with voiceovers and shit. I was like, wow, did you hear what Josh Allen said about Patrick Mahomes? He said that Kermit the Frog, motherfucker.
Yeah, all right, so, yeah, and... Well, we'll say that for the end. So his next tweet, to clarify, I wasn't calling anybody a quote-unquote fake citizen because they're from Puerto Rico. I live in Puerto Rico, and I love Puerto Rico. I have used my platform to support Puerto Rico time and time again and will always do so. But if you're publicly criticizing ICE, who are doing? Oh, apparently there was more. It's cut off there. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like...
Yeah.
Good grammar.
Yeah, but she's tweeted about ICE before, pro-ICE shit. Yeah, and that's funny because, a quick side note, it was either KSI or iShowSpeed, one of them. It might have been KSI. It's like, bro, you moved to Puerto Rico so you didn't have to pay taxes. So all right, so like
for them.
Shortly after that one, the problem with my tweet is the word fake is being misinterpreted. He's not a fake citizen, obviously, because he's Puerto Rican, and I love Puerto Rico and all Americans who support the country. More so, Bunny is fake because of his
how drunk were you through this fucking threads?
More so, Bunny is fake because of his values and criticism of our great country. 4 hours later, guys, I love Bad Bunny. I don't know what happened on my Twitter last night. What the fuck?
When did Logan get involved?
Logan, I think, after the initial tweet saying to turn off the halftime show, Logan's like, I have to disagree with my brother on this one, yada, yada, yada. And my favorite meme is there's a Simpsons episode, I think, where they hire Tom Jones, and Tom Jones is like waving to people, and Smithers is behind him with a gun going, "That's right, wave and smile." And
I saw the same
H,
thing in the heads were Triple H and Logan Paul. Yo, I saw the same exact thing. Like, and it's like, come on, say the right thing.
Oh,
that was good.
Great.
Oh man, well, yeah, we won't be see Jake Paul anytime soon, so you can take him out of the masked theory.
Man, oh no, he was just on Raw. No, he ain't going anywhere. He did the right thing. He's good.
Oh man, Hulk Hogan was removed from the Real American Beer logo.
Yeah,
kind of wondering why.
I haven't seen a reason yet, but I mean, I've seen this on their official page. Like they actually showed like the old can, and they're making a promo. I think what they're doing is because Hogan died, they're making a promotion out of it because they're like, oh, we still got some cans with his name on it and with his fucking picture on it. You got to fucking enter to get them. You know, so I think they're running a promotion. They said they might bring them back here and there. Yeah, it might be like a secret thing where like, yeah, we kind of don't want this motherfucker on our beer can anymore. As long as they don't replace him with Kid Rock.
Jesus Christ. Who looked like Cricket, by the way. We'll just say that. Referee Daphne LaShun. Her family actually suffered a big tragedy. They had, I think, a major house fire, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, dude. Her grandmother, grandfather, uncle, and cousin all died.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
For one, I mean, like, just losing a family member at once is one thing, but, like, that many in one thing, like, that's a lot of people to process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it looks like a lot of the WWE roster has been pitching in. I did see Bailey. Jericho usually. Did he do anything yet?
I didn't see Jericho, but I mean, it was like Bailey, Liv Morgan, B-Fab, Rhea, Alexa Bliss. Those were the main ones that I saw, and they
Not
were all
one
like,
male wrestler. Did you name? It's all the women.
No,
like,
I know,
covered.
but dude, they were all like $5,000 a piece.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I was gonna say usually Chris Jericho's good for 5Gs when it comes to every tragedy and things like that. So that sucks. Honestly, that's real fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
And last piece of news: Triple H has been receiving internal criticism over his WrestleMania plans.
Yeah.
Look, I think so far Punk and Roman is okay. Like, everybody was upset about the Royal Rumble. It could have been, should have been, Breaker, things like that. We could have made things happen. But we'll say it with the injury news. Braun Breaker was trying to lift a goddamn table on Raw last week, an announcer's table, and fucking pulled a hernia, and now he's out 6 months.
Yeah, I think what I saw was 4 to 8 weeks.
I saw up to 6 months just recently.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe I read that wrong. Maybe it was 4 to 6 months.
Either one of us.
It was probably 4 to 6 months is what I saw. Yeah, no, you're right. Hopefully, I mean, listen, he's a top-tier athlete. Yeah, it's a big one, but hopefully, they obviously have access to good, doctors and surgeons. So fucking, let him heal up properly. I'm sure he'll train to get back fast. You know what I mean? He ain't going to be by Mania, but,
No. Maybe right after Mania. No, it's way too soon.
Wait till SummerSlam at that point. Might as well just wait till SummerSlam.
Well, if you just let him win the Rumble, maybe you didn't have to lift a fucking table. So, with these WrestleMania plans that everybody's kind of, internal criticism over, the only thing that's been listed so far is Punk and Roman. Liv, it's looking like she's probably going to go for Stephanie McCure.
Right.
I feel like
makes
that's
more
where it's
sense.
aiming.
Yeah,
I think it would be great if it was her and Raquel in a triple threat match.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, you got Drew, Cody, and what could be Jacob. Yeah, okay, it's not going to be LA Knight. Someone, whoever wins this chamber is probably going to be fucking Cody overall. Man, but let's just fucking say, if LA Knight wins it, that would be the best scenario possible, where people would actually get behind something, exciting. Other than that, right now, it's the same build-up as every WrestleMania. Fucking Royal Rumble only had a week of build-up where they're like, yeah, by the way, we are having the 2 Rumble matches. We'll throw a tag match in there. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna save most of my comments for the table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I did see your... Yeah, and I'm on the same page. I saw what you wrote. Yeah, I'm there. Well, with TK's real quick sniffs of the week, he announces a collaboration with the NFL for NFL-themed lucha masks. You know, don't copy my homework with the WWE championships.
I'd be
We're
excited.
going to do the lucha masks.
Yeah, I'd be excited if I didn't already have one. And
Same,
the thing
I got
is,
one for the Buffalo Bills. I'm good and done. I'm ready.
My brother actually got it for me in Mexico, so it's actually from Mexico.
Arriba!
Probably made in China.
Which has... Never mind.
Yeah, shut up.
The Double or Nothing pay-per-view is going to be in Queens, New York. Queens. And it's going to be at the Louis Armstrong Stadium.
Louis Armstrong.
Louis.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Asshole.
Louis Armstrong, the one goes, and I say to myself...
Well, I know. What's the Gaiulia?
Yeah. What a wonderful world. I don't even know if I'm talking about the right person anymore. Anyway.
Just shut up.
Just, okay. It's going to be a hard show to do. Results. I was right. Last week while we were recording, it was at the time we were recording because we had to do a late recording. Joe Hendry won the NXT Championship in the 7-man ladder match for the vacant NXT Championship. I called that, and that's not I'm putting it in the I called it thing. It just seemed like out of everybody that was in the names, it was like,
it made
he's the one.
sense. Yeah.
On Dynamite, there was a fuck ice chance going on while Brody King was in the ring, because he always wears his Abolish Ice shirt. The picture of MJF just looking at the camera was actually the better part of all of it. It's funny because on Raw, Gunther choked out Dragon Lee the way that Brody King did to Darby Allin. And then on Dynamite, 2 days later, Tony Khan's like, we need to show everybody where that came from. And Brody King does it to MJF. Just weird timing.
Topical. Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because when I texted you a picture of MJF, you're like, he looks like a Guido. He goes, it looks like my cousin Giuseppe. And it's not fucking far off, man. It's
listen, just doom scrolling through social media. I saw that picture 3 times, just scrolling past it before I realized it was MJF.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the
he's got going.
I thought it was one of the fucking Italian wrestlers from fucking NXT.
I thought it was the Jersey Shore cast.
Yeah, not far off. Long Island.
On SmackDown, Cody attacks Drew McIntyre. And then he starts talking about Roman and Punk and how their match is a you-know-what measuring contest. And let me tell you, they don't give me the nickname Raheem for nothing. Charlotte, North Carolina! What do you want to talk about? I was like, that was fucking good.
He acknowledged it.
Yeah, and the memes all over the place of him with black chicks. I've seen him with black face.
What's the one album? Make him say,
Oh, Master P.
I
saw that one too.
It said Cody Ray Rhodes, and it was Brandy. The chicks on both sides were Brandy.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Oh, it was great.
So much like on Raw when Obafemi squashed the War Raiders, he squashed Kit Wilson, but this was an actual match and got his first official win. We had the Liv Morgan, Jade Cargill, Jordan Grace confrontation, and with Jordan going up to Morgan being like, look, you could be facing me at WrestleMania if this girl will ever give me a title shot, but she just doesn't even defend it.
Listen, man, I love Jordan Grace. Just please let her face Cargill at WrestleMania and win the title.
Yes, okay, yes, that if Liv is going for Vakir, yes.
Yes, okay, I see what you're saying, yeah.
But Liv is just going solid with her annoying bitch phase where, like, when Jade's like, and I'll beat your ass at WrestleMania, she goes, just starts laughing in her face. She's good at it, man.
She is, but I mean, like, she's got to get some comeuppance for that because Jade Cargill, like, shouldn't be the type of person to let that go. As soon as she started laughing like that, Jade Cargill should have slapped the shit out of her. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't like people playing on my phone.
My favorite part of NXT was, what's their name? Not Fandango, Jesus Christ. Fraxium.
Oh, yeah. Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Yes, they were walking backstage, and they see Johnny Gargano just laying lifeless, just sad and depressed, on an NXT Gold and Black bin.
Equipment case, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's basically him just pouting about Tommaso being gone. Yeah, I hope they're actually doing a small acknowledgement for it, because it's reasonable, it's realistic. I think it's fucking great.
It's a shout out to the OVW thing from back in the day. But yeah,
when they put the Spirit Squad in the box.
I think honestly, man, listen. Back in the day, Johnny Gargano loved him. Him against Andrade, great match.
Sure.
Cornette calls him Johnny Same Face, and that's all I see now. Yeah, go back to NXT. That's fine. Put other people
I'm
over.
wondering if that's what this whole thing was with him laying on the case. I wonder if it's him going back to NXT. And if that's the case, I like it, because there's no room for you right now on SmackDown with everything else going on. Go back down, be a heel there, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Monday Night Monday Night Raw. Whoa.
You think this is funny, old man?
I knew it. Karate Kid 3. Excellent. Whoa. Fucking one of my favorite parts while he's covered in the white paint. Whoa. All right, anyway. AJ Lee tricked Becky Lynch into an Intercontinental Championship match at Elimination Chamber, which is in Chicago.
Did you see the promo? Did you see it?
Yes.
Oh, Becky's selling was went from good to cringe to what are you doing to okay. She was like, hey. She was like Jerry Lee Lewis or some shit.
It was overacting.
It 100% was. You think?
But for a heel at its finest.
I wouldn't say at its finest. I got what she was doing, and I think she delivered, but it was, for being over the top, it was too over the top. If that makes any sense.
I was just happy to see AJ again.
I mean,
another good promo. I like watching her.
She was a little overacty though too.
A little bit. I don't remember her being as overreactive, playful wise, or placating wise on the mic.
It's been a while lately. Though. It's been a while.
And
you know what?
True.
She's still better than Michelle McCool. So.
Oh, Taker's wife. Sorry. Team Yeet retained the tag titles again. For some reason, against Otis and Tozawa. And that's right, we're the best tag team in the world. That's right, that's right. But you know what? I think you should go ahead and try and win the Elimination Chamber and become main event Jey Uso again.
No.
I'd like to not actually go again at WrestleMania. This would be great.
Yeah, fuck all that noise, Jack.
I hated that.
What are you doing?
Stephanie Vakir interrupts Dominic and Liv. Liv's been wearing the shirt, Hot Girls Love Dominic Mysterio. Go ahead.
I noticed something about Dom's shirt.
Oh.
Yeah, and Raquel's wearing the same shirt now, too, by the way.
I know.
But I noticed something for Dominic's shirt. I think his is the spine with the ribs, right? It's like a skeleton.
Okay, yeah.
Right? But with his title, you couldn't see it, but it peeked through. Right at the bottom of the shirt below that is a Dude's Wipe logo. Dude Wipes.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like, wait a minute. Are you telling me if I buy the Dominic Mysterio shirt, it says Dude Wipes right at the fucking waistline? I'm wondering if that's a troll or not, because Dominic Mysterio had to be like, yo, put Dude Wipes at the bottom of my shirt.
I almost want to buy it.
I know, right?
Spend on one shirt just to see if it has Dude Wipes at the bottom of it. We'll expense it for the show. Oh, that's tremendous.
But here's the thing. Weezy kind of called it. Weezy kind of called it. I think Dominic's going to start kicking it to Stephanie.
Probably.
Dude, come on.
If not Roxanne.
She was wearing the Dominic Mysterio shirt, yeah.
What I liked about this is Liv tells Stephanie, you should get one of these Hot Girls Love Dominic shirts, but you don't meet the qualifications.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Stephanie goes through a whole Spanish rant, and Liv, tell me what she said. Come on, go on, tell me. And he goes, yeah, you don't want to know that.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad.
And, but then she goes, I said Dominic, or that Dominic's a bitch, or whatever it was, or that she's a bitch, or whatever. But when Liv goes, yeah, you're just too afraid, you punta. I go, oh, shit. Puta. And she goes, puta. She went fucking like full Oscar mode, but in Spanish. And then punches Dominic. No, if I can't punch you, I'll punch your man.
But that's when she slapped him like that, he was looking, but he was looking like he was intrigued. I'm thinking like that's where the genesis, because when she slapped him, he was like selling it a little, but he's looking right at her. Like, oh shit.
The best part, if you didn't catch it, Liv, after the punch, was holding both sides of his handlebar mustache like it was holding the mustache on.
Well, she's probably used to punch.
Hang on, I think I rubbed some of that off. Let me just kind of push this down a little bit. You have a couple of prickly hairs. Again, this another one. A tag team fucking champion does not need to be going into the Elimination Chamber match. They're doing it just for star power, most likely.
Well, of
but
course,
Rhea Ripley,
she's the fucking most over women's wrestler.
I get it, but she is a tag champion. She should anyway. She defeated Lyra Valkyra and Ivy Nile. I think Lyra very well could have been in the chamber.
I honestly, you know what? I was half expecting Ivy Nile to be in there.
And I would have been fine with that, too. Finn Balor comes out and demands a world title shot. Adam Pearce even gets involved, and it says to Punk, you really want to put WrestleMania in danger or whatever. And it's set. So Punk and AJ are having singles matches in Chicago. And it's actually the first time since Battleground 2013. Which was from Buffalo, New York.
So did you? Now Balor just interrupted Cole, so his music never played. Mm-hmm. But he's wearing the Balor Club shirt again. It's a new Balor Club shirt. I kind of like that shirt. I kind of want to get that.
Wonder if it's him stepping away from Judgment Day.
That's what I'm saying, because Dom confronted him earlier, and the thing is, in the clubhouse right behind Balor was like a demon lunchbox or something like that. So,
I love the hidden ship. I pay attention to that now so much.
Yeah.
And what mode they're playing on.
And here's the
2K.
thing. Wheezy used to hate Balor. And then he had the match against Punk, and he's like, you know what? After that, if they decide to split Balor away from the Judgment Day, he's like, fuck it, I'm all for it.
So showed him his earlier NXT days. It would have brought him in right away.
New Japan days, fuck.
Well, I meant anything that's accessible, like, easily. Javon Evans and the OG El Grande Americano defeat the Los Americanos, but not the El Grande Americano 2.0. I've been seeing it, and I'm hoping it's what it's going to be. Would be a mask versus mask match at WrestleMania between both El Grandes.
It has to, and here's the thing. I think with the job, because we all know who the two are, right? Forget sure. The sub two. Obviously the marks know, we know, right? But the main two, everybody, we all know. They openly talk about it on commentary, so it's not like it's gonna be a shock, right? But the thing is, with both of them doing what they did, either one's gonna get over unmasked.
Totally.
So,
and I think it has to be Gable. I think everybody likes the Kaiser role of El Grande. I think Gable should lose.
Gable kind of just went with it based on a short-term angle, and it grew into something. And I think him getting hurt at that time was the best thing for him. Because like you said, Kaiser took it over, ran with the gimmick, and nailed it. And now you bring Chad Gable. We'll talk about his other name later.
I'd put that match, no bullshit, night one, match one. It would make the crowd it would be a hot opener, man.
I'm with you, 100%. TK'd put it on the pre-show.
There was the cutter spot where one of the Americanos went to go do a dive onto the original El Grande Americano, and Javon Evans hits the cutter, and it was
from the other
fucking
turnbuckle.
sweet.
They both dove towards the middle of the ring. Dude, it was perfect, too. It was absolutely perfect.
I got to say this. Earlier I said I wanted to bring something up, and this is what it is. In 2008 and 9 and 10, what I liked watching about Raw or SmackDown, Kofi Kingston.
Right.
This guy reminds me of Kofi Kingston.
Okay.
And I swear I don't mean in any ha-ha funny whatever way. I'm saying like he is fucking captivating. You can't look away. His shit is good. When Kofi first came in, no one was doing the shit that Kofi was doing in the business at that time. Javon is doing that right now. Mm-hmm. No one on Raw or SmackDown moves the way he does or it has the height that he does. I love it. And he said his goal is to beat Randy Orton's record and be the youngest world champion in history. Randy did it at 22. This dude's just about to turn 21.
Yeah, let's see. He's got a good style. He's obviously not a power wrestler, but he's not just a flipper, man. He, like you said, the way he moves, like even like when he's sliding, like he slides across the mat and shit and tumbles, and he's not your traditional, flippy-doo guy. He's innovative. So,
yep.
See where it goes. I'm excited.
And we get another masked man at the ringside while Pierce and Logan Paul are at ringside, so that kicks both of them out. But this person helps LA Knight defeat Penta and Austin Theory. Now I think people are just dressing up the same way just to fuck everyone over.
I know, right?
Again, like we said on 2K, please make a masked man. That's got to be like, that would be the best goddamn thing.
So I got a question for you. I actually went and played, I had 2K24. So I went to play that, and just fucked around because where I left off. But I noticed that 2K25 is like free for me. I'm like, I wonder if I should just delete 24 and just download 25 for free.
Well, download it first and make sure it's free.
I don't know enough space.
I get that. Yep. Hard drive time.
Yeah, I actually buy an external hard drive. Anyway, we'll bring that to the table next week.
All right, well, let's bring some to the table this week.
Just bring it, bitch! Oh my God!
That was pretty goddamn smooth.
Like Rob Thomas?
You're just like an ocean under the moon. It's the same as the emotion that I get from you. You got the calendar. Fucking Santana, I did not care for at that time. You did that, and then the Oh, Maria, Maria.
Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
And here's a good part about this. We all just let it go.
We're like, fine, Santana.
No, wait. Masabella, Masalole, pickpocketing on the corners. Not pickpocketing, pickpocketing. And we just let it go. Everybody was like, yeah, pickpocketing on the corners. I knew what he meant.
Yeah, shorthand. Verbal
That's
shorthand.
shorthands?
Verbal shorthand. Yeah, shorthand.
You want to touch my strong hand? All right.
Hey, Chris.
Don't forget to stretch those creamy hamstrings. All right. Call me Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
Thornton Mellon.
Taking me back to school.
Oh, man. For my job, I have to get licensed. And they sent me home last week, and they're like, it's time, man, for you to just dive in and start studying. And each chapter, after however fucking long it is, has a recap, video summaries, flashcards, like a practice round of stuff. It's all done on the computer. And then the chapter quiz, which you have to get a minimum of 70% to move on to the next chapter. Yeah, fuck you. I have not done schooling in any form since the end of 2003.
You already got married.
Okay, so I was making... Anyway, so my point is that I haven't done schooling in a very long time. And I was kind of your C to D kind of average student when I was in school. My last 2 years of high school, for some reason, I just I don't know. I made fucking honors society and all that shit. All of a sudden, things were easier for me. I don't know why. Maybe it was the courses I was taking.
They put you in the remedial courses. We moved here from Canada, and they think I'm slow, eh?
Well, no, hang on. I can kind of explain. It's not that I was in the remedial.
I like to
courses,
start fires.
Hang on. I was the last year before they made a Regents diploma mandatory.
Lucked out there.
You could get a locals diploma. Once I didn't pass one Regents, and then the following year I didn't pass, and then I tried to go back and do another one, and it was a whole year. Why would I remember earth science again after while working in biology? They're like, no, you don't have to pass. That's okay. You just get the local diploma.
I play.
Okay, I pass. Okay, I school. So I just didn't have to do the Regents, but everything got a little easier after that. Anyway, I don't know where the fuck I was going with that. Oh, so I've not always been the best test taker. And what bothers me is they try like a motherfucker on multiple choice to trip you up with two answers sounding the exact motherfucking same.
Slow down. Read that shit. Reread.
No, but I do. Yo, I reread some shit like 8 times, and I go,
Hey?
okay, all right. And you can actually mute out the ones that you think aren't the right ones, or like hide it in vision. I'm like, okay, I'll get rid of those, and blah, blah. I'm like, that is it. And then I hit it, and they're like, well, no, it's this one. I'm like, but that means the same exact fucking thing. I don't like this anymore. I really don't. I like, honestly, at least I don't have Sam Kinison in my face. Read it! Read it!
Probably be better if you did.
No, it would not. I would cry more than I already am now. I'm not good at... Yo, if I get licensed, it's going to be a fucking miracle. I'm not going to fucking lie. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, and what's crazy is that everybody at the work says it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're trying to pass New York State license shit.
Yeah.
What we do here makes no difference to any of that stuff. But you have to pass the New York State shit you have to understand the New York State shit to pass the New York State shit, but you'll never use it. And I'm like,
listen, there's a bunch of idiots out there that have fucking done that. You'll be fine. You're going to do just fine. If you want, my dad's a deacon. I can have him bless you if you want.
Have him say a few novenas.
Yeah, something like that, you know. Smack you around.
You ever been to Sicily? Thanksgiving is very big in Sicily.
Yeah.
Sorry, I watched My Blue Heaven the other day. So, what are you bringing to the table, son?
Shit. Hopefully good shit. We talked about the criticism, apparently, the internal criticism about Triple H's booking. We've already said that as of the last half, 2/3 of 2025 in WWE.
Yeah.
While it wasn't from lack of talent. You got a ton of talent there, and they did the best that they could. But we didn't have any long-term storytelling. That seems to
We didn't have the
disappeared.
2022 or 3 or 4
Yeah.
follow-ups, like the Sami Zayn shit with Kevin Owens, or
Yeah.
Roman in the Bloodline, or Cody with his story. You're right. It's been very
Short-term
very
booking.
lackluster. Yeah, all about retirements, really.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So, honestly, I'm looking forward to Post-Mania because we all know that Post-Mania is the reset button. It's let's start fresh.
Maybe.
And we've got a lot of young talent and a lot of old talent, but we've got a lot of fresh young talent that have been called up, and they are really good and primed to make a difference. I'm really trying to stay optimistic for once in my life that
That's a stupid idea.
I know it is, but there is so much potential moving forward. We really have multiple potential world champion class wrestlers on these rosters. There's a lot of ways this can go, man. And honestly, with Braun Breaker, you had said it last week. You're like, I'm over it. I didn't necessarily agree, but you know what? Him being injured, like Cornette says, how can I love you if you won't go away? So let Breaker sit on the shelf for 6 months, come back, make an impact when he comes back. In the meantime, push Obafemi to the fucking moon.
But that's the problem. That is the problem, not Obafemi. The problem is that when he comes back, Triple H or whoever is going to be hitting a reset button and going, okay, you're back. Now we got to build up credibility. We got to get you more wins, blah, blah, blah. They won't just put him right into a fucking world title picture and have him win. That's
fine. You can ramp it up. The return is going to hold its weight for at least a month, and you go from there.
And that's it, but only a month. And
right,
then it goes away.
But you work towards it, right? If they get a lead up and they're like, all right, he's going to be back in 2 months, so let's start planning this out. All right, when he comes back, the pop lasts for a month. We got to figure out what happens after that. Vince, whether you like it or not, and keep in mind, this old age probably had something to do with it.
Long-term booking.
That motherfucker knew how to long-term book. Cornette said himself he would start at WrestleMania and work his way back.
Yep.
That's the fucking way you do it.
And to be honest with you, I would work at least SummerSlam and back. But right now, the 3 people who should hold a title, at least one of them should hold a title by the end of 2026, is Jacob Fatu, Braun Breaker, or Oba Femi. If neither 3, and I mean Oba really should, and everybody's like, oh, it's a little too fast. Sheamus won it in 9 months.
Yeah, and that was,
you know what I mean? It's,
but
yeah,
here's
you know
the thing.
what?
Put it
Look
on
what that did
Fatu
to
for
his
6
career.
months and then give it to Femi.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely fine with it.
Yeah, and Jordan Grace, I'm sorry. I'm throwing my hat in the ring with that one. You got to put a title on her. If fucking Jade Cargill has it for fucking 6 months, hasn't defended it once, fuck her. She can't wrestle for shit.
No, Jordan, that muscular dude, she definitely should win. No, I'm with you, though, for real. But you have to just pull the trigger and do things. It's kind of like the Bailey thing. They had her doing the crazy thing. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, it
I haven't seen
disappeared.
much of
Yeah, it was weird.
It's just, everything's just showing up for a week or
Get
two
your
and going
shit
away.
together, Triple H.
God, Paul. All right, well, we're going to talk about him in the war, so we might as well not bitch about him too much. So let's go to February 12th, 2001.
Monday Night Wars! The matter is this, The Rock could care less about your stipulations. Because you see, The Rock at No Way Out has a match too. You see, at No Way Out, The Rock is going to face Kurt Angle for the WWF title.
Exactly right, in 2 weeks in Las Vegas.
And at that match at No Way Out, The Rock guarantees 2 things. Number 1, The Rock guarantees he will become WWF champion.
What? Guarantees? That's pretty strong. It is.
And number 2, The Rock guarantees he's going to defend it at WrestleMania.
Oh, man, it was the Monday Night Wars. Raw, Nitro. Yeah, you know the fucking gag. All right, go ahead. Let's talk about it.
I'm just grateful this is like the 3rd week in a row with no pay-per-view. I didn't realize how many fucking pay-per-views there were back in the day. Those motherfuckers were just cranking them out. Like, we're lucky
I'm already
when we
sad
get 3
that
weeks.
next week we already have one. I'm like, oh.
I know, right? I get so pissed off when I look at the doc, and I'm like, God damn it. All right. Well, anyway.
Because it's not 96, 97 pay-per-views, man, like where they
hour
were
and a
all
half.
like well, not
in
only
your
that,
house.
but no, what I was going to say is they were actually throwing out good bangers on all of the shows. Like, everything was pretty good, at least somewhere along the line. Now you're like, I got to watch this just for the prosperity of the show.
Yeah, they're pretty dog shit, especially WCW, but what are you going to do? We're almost at the end. Then we'll be back at the beginning.
We're going back
In time. All right, anyway, February 12th, 2001, Raw comes to you from the Continental Airlines Arena. You may know it as the Meadowlands in East Rutherford. Triple H and Stephanie go to the ring. Triple H calls New Jersey the armpit of America. I thought that was Pittsburgh. At least that's what Bret Hart said.
No. He said Pittsburgh was where you would do the enema.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call. Thank you. All right.
Because I just thought about that.
All right, so
I
Pittsburgh's
swear to God,
the
just
asshole.
the other day, I loved because it's the best thing. It's like, this is exactly where you would stick it. And I'm like, God damn. Like, when I was younger, didn't get that joke. As an adult, that's a funny fucking joke, man. That was great.
Pittsburgh's the asshole and New Jersey's the armpit. They're awfully close together. There's a match tonight. It's going to determine this stipulation for Austin and Triple H at No Way Out. Rikishi is going to represent Austin, and The Rock is going to represent Triple H. Triple H doesn't understand why Vince would choose The Rock to represent Triple H. Triple H mentions JR calling him the cerebral assassin. So we're trying to get that over. They already have, but tells The Rock, get the job done and don't do anything stupid. Naturally, Rock comes to the top of the ramp and he says, this comes from a man who took a sacred vow of marriage to the biggest slut in the Western Hemisphere. It's at this point I thought about, did you see Lance Storm's comments recently on the Roman Punk promo? I forgot to put this in the notes.
No.
Basically, he said he didn't like it. And the reason he didn't like it is because they both waited for the crowd to react at certain points. And I think that's a fair criticism because it
Sure.
does get overdone, especially in WWE. And you know what? You can thank The Rock for that. Because this promo right here is perfect proof of that.
I agree. Another thing I did see, if we're going to pivot to this for a second, is Bully Ray actually said he's not a fan of how much both men buried the balls out of Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, like, you just totally shit on that entire...
Fuck
it doesn't
that
matter
dude.
what that world title picture turns into right now. You're saying this is what matters.
Yeah.
You could have built it without talking shit about Drew McIntyre.
Which is hilarious because the other title, the one that Drew holds, was the more prestigious one for the longest time.
That's what I'm saying. But now going into this pay-per-view, it's going to be different. So it's just, not fan... I can see a lot of criticism for a lot into that promo.
Yep.
I see it.
Absolutely. Anyway, Rock brings up his title match, says he guarantees he'll be champ and will defend the title at Mania. Rock comes to the ring, then Rikishi comes out, cuts a promo on The Rock, makes jokes about hitting Austin with the car. Then Austin comes out, triple birds to Triple H, double birds to Triple H, single bird to Triple H. Rikishi, you're one funny diaper-wearing son of a bitch. I'm going to be at ringside for the match tonight, and when you win, I'm going to give you a beer, and then I'm going to hit you with a stunner. And Triple H says, well, if you're going to be at ringside, I'm going to be at ringside. And there's a brawl. The faces get taken out. Next, you get Eddie Guerrero versus Jericho for the IC title. Eddie had a shirt on, and it had Japanese, characters, like letters, on it. And I couldn't figure it out. I wrote notes later because I saw somebody else wearing it. It's a Radicals shirt. Pretty cool. I kind of want to get one. I want to see if I can find one.
Didn't know they had
dope.
a shirt.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, but it was in Japanese. And when I saw it on Eddie, I'm like, okay, you wrestled with Benoit and you wrestled with Jericho. I'm like, this is perfect. I thought it was a cool throwback, but no, it was a Radicals shirt. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. This was a solid match until X-Pac interferes again. And I have to tell you, I feel like I've already said this. This has to be the beginning of X-Pac heat because he has constantly been a thorn in Jericho's side without any clear direction or resolution for way too long.
And it's about to get worse, I can promise you.
Oh, 100%. But I feel like this is the beginning of it.
But if I'm not mistaken, this actually leads to a great match at No Way Out with Eddie being involved for the Intercontinental title, and I think it's a 4-way.
Okay.
I may not be totally right, but if this is the exact one I'm thinking of, it was either 2001 or 2002. If this is what I'm thinking of, the match is pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from X-Pac as a wrestler. It's just, obviously, we just
but nobody
don't
likes
see him
him
anymore. Yeah, exactly. Vince and Trish arrive in a limo, then Regal is also there as well. And basically what they're building up is that Trish is with Regal, not with Vince. Right, that's kind of what they're trying to sell here. We see Edge and Christian with Angle. Cole comes in and says, hey, S.A. Rios, you had a match with him on SmackDown and you won, but he wants another match. And it was on Heat, I'm sorry. Angle tells S.A. to find a partner and we'll have a tag match. Triple H goes to see Rikishi. Triple H wants Rikishi to lay down. Rikishi's like, no, fuck that. And Triple H is like, well, got to do what you got to do. And he goes to pick up a briefcase to go smash him in the head. And Haku walks in. It was great because Triple H looks at him. He's like, hey, buddy, what's going on? I was just putting this luggage down for your boy. I'm a go now.
And this is on Raw, by the way.
It is on Raw. This is not Nitro. It's not Mang. It's Haku, you dumb bastard.
I blacked out for like 2 minutes last week, all right?
I'm sorry. What happened? Hardy Boys and Lita versus Benoit, Saturn, and Terry. Malenko's leering from the top of the ramp. Lita gets the pin on Terry. Malenko comes to the ring. Saturn hits a backbreaker to the ribs, so a rib breaker, I guess, to Lita. Like a gut buster, I guess. And then Malenko starts shoving Saturn like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Benoit breaks it up. And then Malenko just hits a lariat to Lita. Not like beating on women. Attitude era, folks. Next, you get Edge and Christian versus the Brothers of Destruction. I don't think they're necessarily referring to them as this at this point, but I'm running with it. The winner's going to face the Dudleys at No Way Out for the tag titles. Dudleys join commentary. Ref distraction allows Christian to hit a heat shot to Kane, but it only gets a 2 count, and it ends up in a schmaz. All 3 teams are just brawling on the floor. Michael Cole's with Kurt Angle, asks if Angle has a partner, and there's an old lady working at the arena that just walks by. She's got like a rolling cart full of like clean glasses and stuff, and Angle's like, you want to be my partner? Huh? Raven comes in, nice partner. When is she due back at the home? And Raven says he'll volunteer, and then, hey, old lady, you mind if Raven takes your place? Huh? Billy Gunn was attacked by Triple H on SmackDown. Vince is on the phone, says, no, keep the medication going. I'm going to give my wife the greatest Valentine's celebration ever, and I'm going to videotape it and show it on SmackDown. Great. Cole comes in, wants a reaction to the tag match. Vince says, well, no one won, so in the interest of fairness, there's going to be a triple threat at No Way Out for the tag titles. Triple H versus Billy Gunn. Triple H wins. Cole's with S.A. Rios, asks if he has a partner. Then Big Show comes in, and Big Show goes, tell me what I want to hear. Tell me Angle went for it. S.A.'s like, yeah, man. All right, good. Nice. Next, you get X-Pac versus Scotty 2 Hottie with Grandmaster Sexay. Scotty's knee blows out, quote unquote. Pac cuts a promo. It's been 3 months. I came to kick somebody's ass, and he ain't going to pull his injury crap on me. And if your pansy-ass partner can't, step up, chump. So Grandmaster Sexay and X-Pac have a match. Jericho interferes. Then out of nowhere, out of fucking left field, I know how excited you are.
Honestly, this entire fucking thing was fucking, it was just incredible. Honestly, it was fucking awesome.
I'm trying to think of his name when he was in the mask. It was like
Aldo Montoya.
Aldo Montoya. Just Incredible shows up and takes Jericho out and apparently aligns with X-Pac, and we get some EC dub chants.
Yeah, but that just added to the heat.
Yeah.
People are going to hate that even more in the weeks to come. Because we were talking
It
about
was
that
bad
earlier.
timing.
Like,
It was bad
I couldn't
timing,
wait
yeah.
to this part. Oh, I fucking loved it.
You could
It
say
was honestly, this entire moment was just so like Aldo Montoya.
There you go. Very humorous. We see Al Snow in the dressing room, and he basically dresses up like Mankind. He's got the mask, the wig. It even has half an ear. If you look at his getup, he actually has half a prosthetic ear. So he went full tilt with this one. He goes to the ring. He's protesting Foley getting fired. And he says, Foley lives through me tonight. Here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Thumbs up. He does the fucking pop thing. That was fucking great. He says it's going to be a sit-down strike until Vince comes out to address the issue. Vince comes to the ring. Says, listen, you can leave the ring or I'll remove you myself. So Vince takes off his jacket. Then Regal's music hits, comes to the ring, starts kissing Vince's ass. And this is great. Regal's like, why does everything around here have to end in violence? Because it's wrestling. And then Regal attacks.
Why can't we all
now.
just get along?
Yeah, there you go. We see the Cat at WWF NYC. She apparently just took pole dancing lessons. And we see Richard seeing it, and each member of Right to Censor come in and be like, we're past the time of talking. It's time to take action. And then Richards is like, I'll do it myself. Great. Next, you get Angle and Raven versus Big Show and S.A. Rios. The Ninja Lady shows up with a shopping cart full of weapons. Angle sacrifices Raven to Big Show and powders, and Big Show gets the pin after a choke slam.
So many of those things that you just said should not have been ever said.
I've often said that during the wars. I can't believe the things that I am saying. All right, so main event, Rock versus Rikishi. This is for the rights to the stipulation for Austin Triple H at No Way Out. Triple H, Stephanie, and Austin are at ringside. Stephanie causes a distraction. Triple H gets in the ring. Triple H rolls Rock on top of Rikishi, but then Austin comes in and reverses it. Doesn't matter, 2 count. Austin and Triple H face off. Stephanie slaps Austin. Meanwhile, Rock hits a rock bottom and wins. So Triple H gets the stipulation for their match. Triple H raises Rock's hand. Rock beats down Triple H. Rikishi takes the Rock out. Austin just watches, then slides in, hits a stunner to Rikishi, and gets face-to-face with Triple H to end the show.
Probably won't be announced until SmackDown, which sucks, but it's going to be...
We'll find out when we get to the
great.
pay-per-view.
Can't wait.
Yep.
After these messages...
We'll be right back.
Bitch, you know what I want? I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Kramer. Cause it's hard being black and gifted. Sometimes I just want to throw it all down there and get left and sing. And it gets you high. Nice guy. Everybody knows in my neighborhood, it's the best test around. Samson shit is blessed. Got the whole town on lockdown. Life is hard. I picked up that car with the smiley face. Call him over to my place.
Hashtag not a sponsor.
So, what happened on Monday Night Shitro?
Shitro. Hey, not too bad. It's the go-home show for Super Brawl. And just like last week, there's no cold open. It just we open the show with they're in the middle of doing something. It's actually a match this time. It's Dustin versus Rick Steiner. Cat booked Dustin even though Flair wouldn't put Dustin on the roster. Flair and crew come out to interrupt, ask Dustin, what are you doing? You're out of here. You don't work here. Dustin gets escorted out by security. Flair calls themselves the Magnificent Seven. That's what he's calling his group. Little quick history lesson. The Magnificent Seven was recently remade based off a 1960s Western of the same name, which in itself is a remake of a movie called The Seven Samurai by Kurosawa, I believe. We're going to get back to that in a second. Remember that.
Best version was the Hateful Eight, but I digress.
Completely different. Seven's the number. Come into my
7
office.
little chickens on my daddy's ranch.
You're fucking fired. Anyway, Flair and Cat argue. Flair books Cat in a match against Storm for the commissioner position. Flair says to make fair, Sanders is going to be the ref, and Sanders just takes his dress shirt off, and he has a ref shirt underneath. We see Flair in the hotel lobby with Chavo. Chavo asks about the stunt with El Nino last week. Flair says, Mysterio swapped spots with him. I don't know what you want to do, but you'll get revenge. So we get Cat versus Lance Storm for the commissioner position. Sanders is the ref. Cat's in plain clothes. Sanders ends up teaming with Storm. A couple of pins with Sanders down, no count. This was a screw job. Sanders called for the bell as soon as the half crab was applied. So now apparently there are 9 people in the Magnificent Seven. Right? Because you got...
Why did WCW go under? Mathing.
Flair, Animal, Jarrett, Luger, Buff, Mike Sanders, Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner. Yeah, that's 8 right there. And if you add Lance Storm, that's 9. So a Magnificent 7 plus 2, we'll call it. Nash is on the Tron, says, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Didn't forget one thing, and we pan out on the Tron, and Nash has David beaten up with tape over his mouth. And he says, Super Bowl, I demand that Storm has a rematch against Cat for the commissionership, and I want Dustin to have his match against Rick Steiner tonight. And if Dustin wins, he's reinstated. Nash stammers at this point. He actually just bails and has to fucking stop and start over. And he goes, and then he says, I get a U.S. title shot tonight. That is not what he meant to say, because he does not get a U.S. title shot tonight. It was he's supposed to get a world title shot tonight. So that's like the 3rd week in a row Nash has had a world title shot.
But also, why would Nash, of all people, ever have to say the words U.S. title? Like, you've never had to say it. Why would you have even said it there?
Yeah, you already threw the TV title in the trash.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's that too. It's funny because even more so, you think that Undertaker originated kidnapping and beating the fuck out of David Flair, and apparently it was Kevin Nash.
There you go. All right. Let's see. Luger and Buff with Palumbo and O'Hare. Luger says, Flair thinks highly of you guys. Get back to us. Sanders is looking for Dustin at the request of Ric Flair, finds him, gives him the news, and he says, he only wants me to save his punk son. I got other plans. Go on, get. Next, you get Lash LaRue versus Yang. No offense. Winner is going to be...
Oh, man. That's the second Rodney Dangerfield reference. See if we can go for the third. Anybody talk about respect in the end of the show?
The winner's going to be in the 6-man... I want you to listen to this. The winner of this match is a qualifying match who's going to be in the 6-man 4 corners elimination match at Super Brawl. Math is hard.
Do the two people just get in the middle of the ring?
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe like
2 in the ring
on
and
the
4
outside,
in the
you have
corners.
to tag in.
Yeah. Still,
Either way.
not a good way to advertise it. The 6-man 4 corners match. Well, that doesn't add up.
It's the 30-man fatal 4-way match.
The winner of that 6-man 4 corners elimination match will be the number 1 contender for the Cruiserweight title. Yang wins. Back from break, Sanders is begging Dustin, and he says, anything you want. And Dustin says, if I win, I want a shot at Rick Steiner's U.S. title at Super Brawl. Well, you're facing him tonight. Why wouldn't you just make that match for the title? What do I know?
Beat him first.
Gene with Stasiak and Jindrak. Stasiak and Jindrak have a title shot at Super Brawl. DDP with Kat. DDP's trying to cheer Kat up after losing the commissioner position. Dude, I wrote a lot of notes here. I'm not going to read half of them. Dustin versus Rick Steiner. If Dustin wins, he's reinstated, and Nash gets the world title shot tonight. And Dustin gets a U.S. title shot at Super Brawl. Ref bump because wrestling. Animal comes in, then Shane Douglas in. Shane Douglas hits Rick Steiner with the cast. Dustin wins. Rick and Animal go to Pillmanize Douglas's arm. Dustin tries to make the save. He gets cut off. Elix Skipper versus Kidman in a qualifier for the 6-man 4-corner match. Kidman wins. Let's see. Stasiak versus Palumbo. Stasiak wins flat by holding the tights. DDP comes to the ring, cuts a promo on Jarrett. He's wearing a Sopranos shirt. Then cuts a promo on Canyon. Jarrett comes to the top of the ramp. Canyon tries to sneak attack. DDP cuts him off. And Jarrett hits a guitar shot, then the stroke to DDP. Main event, Kevin Nash versus Scott Steiner for the world title again. Nash comes out first with David to the ring, gives him a shot for good measure, then a power bomb. Security rescues David. Rick interferes. Nash takes him out. It's a DQ. Power bomb to Flair. Steiner takes Nash's knee out with a lead pipe. Good night, folks.
Not going to lie. I missed the weekly title change.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Secondly, you said Sopranos, and that video came up again the other day. Oh, you saying that I can go out, fuck your sister, come back on Saturday, I'm first in line? it's just, what is it? My pussy to you? Just tell me. That's the funniest thing is it's Spider shooting someone in the leg.
In the foot, in the foot. Yeah, no, it's outstanding. I didn't realize it till just recently. It's outstanding.
Good shit. All right, well, next week we're talking about movies. We already off-air talked about
a little bit
next week. Like 20 minutes worth. Easily could just recorded it and banked it. But nope, we have to talk about it again. But this week, oh man, we're talking about some of the worst wrestling names of all time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for...
Best there is, the best there was, and the best that there ever will be. Hold 2, arm bar.
Sodas rule. Yeah, they do.
Hold 3, the moss-covered, 3-handle family gradunzel.
It's me, Austin. Just when they think they ain't got the answers, I change the questions.
I did it for The Rock.
This week's top topic.
You know something, Mean Gene? John Cena. Wrestling's not fake.
The Rolex wearing one. Diamond ring wearing one. Kiss stealing. Woo! Wheeling dealing. One. Limousine riding. One. Jet flying. One. Son of a got
Sierra Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
If you smell.
The following ranking order and final decisions are a completely bias-based order, based off The Professor and ODM made it. And as always, they like to let you know they have not worked in the business, but have been lifelong invested fans, much like you, our listeners. With not only their opinions involved, but with countless amount of hours of research done each week, they make sure to provide proper facts and history to back it up. However, they do know that your opinion may vary from theirs. If there is anything you want to chat about, bring to their attention. If there is something they missed or forgot, or you just want to let them know they are out of their freaking minds, feel free to shoot them a message on Facebook or Twitter, or email them at thetopofwrestling@gmail.com. As always, they do appreciate all feedback and continued support. At the end of the day, they want to make sure that you do see the best of the best before you die. And now, this week's top topic.
Bastion Booger. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Professor. I bid you a farewell. Obviously, yeah. All right, getting it out of the way. But yeah, worst wrestling names of all time. The bad ones, man. The shitty names that just as soon as they got the name, you knew they were never destined for greatness. You're not putting a world title on some of these names. World title's not going to go on Bastion Booger.
No.
Yay, Bastion Booger! Good job. Anyway. And I'm going to put one out there just in advance because, well, this is based off of Mrs. Wheezy, Lash Legend.
There you go.
Just kind of reminds me of Lash LaRue, but either way.
Yeah.
How many did you say you have?
Well, I have 12. One of them is Bastion Booger, so technically I guess
okay, so you have 11. I feel like it's just better for you to get your list over, and then I'll just kind of fill in the blanks
later.
Let's
go with it. Well, let's bounce around here. Let's start with some of the obvious ones that are just funny. There's T-Bar and Slapjack, which is hilarious because
I actually have it written, anyone in retribution.
Yeah, because here's the thing. I mean, I actually, when I typed this list out, I had to correct myself because I didn't remember which one was the right name because we've made fun of them. So T-Bar was the actual name. We call him T-Boz, obviously. And then there's Slapjack, which we call Flapjack.
Yep.
So there's those two right there.
And then they also had Left Eye, Acorn, and Johnny One Nut, or whatever. They had a bunch of random other ones.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Going back to the wars, Grandmaster Sexay. That's fucking god-awful. Come on, that's fucking awful. Grandmaster Sexay. Scotty Too Hottie, at least listen, you're trying to be punny. I get it. Grandmaster Sexay. To the point where on the Chiron, that's how it's spelled out, and that's how I write it in the notes. S-E-X-A-Y.
That's what the chicks called me in school, but whatever. I guess you just don't understand things.
And then you woke up and noticed half your tissue box was empty.
Where the fuck did all my tissue? Why is that garbage full?
It just dick right in the tissue box. It's like, let's make it easier this way. You started
I have so many
it.
Fuck up things to say. Please move on.
All right, we'll go with an old school one. Isaac Yankum, DDS.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking awful. Come on, bro. What are you doing?
Yankum. DDS.
Yeah, get it? Oh, wait. You meant something different. My bad. Back to the tissue box.
No, that's fucking asshole. I meant like
I gotcha.
Teeth pulling, you cocksucker.
Give your cock. Never mind. Anyway,
easy,
all right,
shitbird. Move on.
I'm gonna go with some new ones. Shorty G.
Oh man, I don't have that on here, but wow. That I was like, this dude's leaving this company in the next couple of months.
Yeah, Rick. Hey, bitch, stop your bitching. At least you weren't Shorty G. You should have been. That name should have went to you.
You know what, though? It also shows he stood out that Shorty G stuff, and they're like, all right, we owe you.
Because he's a good wrestler, man. He's a fucking Kurt Angle. You should do something with that guy. Anyway, another one. Now, Dewdrop.
I have that on my list as well.
Dewdrop.
By the way, I have Isaac Yankum on my list as well as Dewdrop.
There you go. Oh, where do I go from here? We'll go with this one because we've actually, a lot of these are going to be from the wars, actually, most of them. Beaver Cleavage.
I have beaver cleavage.
That's fucking awful. You're just trying too hard. Thanks, Russo.
I don't give a fuck. That's a great name. If it's not a goddamn porn name at some point, it should have been.
Yeah, well, we're fucking full circle because half the NXT roster is porn names.
That's fair. But no one's Yankum.
Not yet.
Hi, Mark Jerkum.
Thanks for talking to me.
See, that wasn't recorded, so that doesn't count.
But you get it, though. All right. He's gonna puke! He's gonna puke!
I got puke on here as well.
Gotta be
Darren Drozdoff.
Sean Stasiak.
Yo, he just stood up out of his wheelchair mad out of this whole thing.
Well, he fucking crawled out of his grave with his arms. Meat. Sean Stasiak.
I got meat.
We got meat. It was hilarious. Back in the day, we went to Wheezy. I think Mrs. Odium was there. I think Whiskey Man was there. I think it was a Wyclef concert that we went to in Geneseo. Mrs. Odium and I were dating at the time. She was going to school in Geneseo, and she had called me or something. She's like, "There's a Wyclef poster on the wall here." I'm like, "Rip that fucker off the wall and bring it home to me." Had it hanging in my room for a while, but we ended up going to that concert, and the security was tight. And there was this one security guard, Mike. See, fucking did it again. Wheezy and I fucking look at each other. We're like, look at this fucking meaty motherfucker. So it's not an uncommon nickname.
I'm not going to lie. You're like, it's the first time me and Mrs. ODM went out. We were hanging out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, where is this going with the term
Not the first
meat?
time, no.
Whatever, it didn't matter. But I was like, hey, fine, but you're like, it's about meat. And I'm like, where the fuck is this conversation?
Would you like to try my smoky meat stick?
Step into my Slim Jim. Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. All right, I got two more.
All right.
One is from the Wars. It's Kwee-Wee. Kwee-Wee is fucking awful on multiple levels. Like puke and meat you can laugh at. Beaver cleavage you can laugh at. Kwee-Wee? What the fuck were you thinking? Of funny. Yeah, what the fuck were you thinking? And my last one, when WCW tried to do a Spider-Man ripoff, and they called him Arachnaman.
I forgot about that one.
So there you go. That was my deep cut right there.
That's a good deep cut.
Needless to say, that didn't last long.
I'm surprised a couple of the ones I have on here didn't land on your
I guarantee
page.
you I have them on my HMs. I guarantee you.
I'm sure. So, again, we got rid of Lash Legend, Bash and Booger. Val Venus. Just...
yeah, good call.
You know what I mean? Like,
good call.
Enough. I got puke. Hugh Morris.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
It is, but it's not. I mean,
it's very build-em-up.
It doesn't make you destined for anything. With a name like that, you're fucked.
Well, that's why they made such a big deal out of him winning the U.S. title at that point, because, with that name, he wasn't going anywhere. He started off in the Dungeon of Doom, and he still somehow persevered. You got to give him that, at least.
Well, to follow up, General Erection.
Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised I didn't put that one on my list. Yeah. Yeah.
And definitely. I'm going to put Just Incredible on there, too.
I was, but I mean, come on. That's not the worst name. It's punny. It's pun for the whole family.
The Red Rooster.
Yeah. I was going to put that in there, too.
Mantar.
I didn't put that in there only because it wasn't just the name; it was the gimmick itself that was terrible.
It is. It is.
If the gimmick wasn't there, the name wouldn't be there.
Right, the name fits it, but still. Abe Knuckleball Schwartz.
Ooh,
this was during the strike in 1994 of the Major League Baseball. Was it 94, 95? One of the years. It was Abe Knuckleball Schwartz. He was on strike, just like the rest of the Major League Baseball. Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
How the fuck you went past this is beyond me.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Yeah. I feel like I always had a soft spot for him, so that's probably why.
Yeah, well, here's someone else you probably have a soft spot for. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
Yeah, that's just, again, I think it was the gimmick itself that was worse than the name. Disco Dick Nuts.
Fair. I hated the names.
Yeah.
Yo, the best one you ever got me was Disco Dishwater. That was the one that made me like
Dish
curl
rag.
over and fall.
Was it Dish Rag? Dish Rag?
It was probably, yeah. It goes to the character, fine, but the name itself, Boogeyman.
Yeah.
I put that next to Loch Ness and Yeti.
Again, Yeti to me it's the gimmick. It's not the name. You know what I mean? So
fair
to me.
All right.
But yeah, the
name's Shockmaster.
Oh, come on.
There was nothing shocking about him.
A stormtrooper helmet covered in sequins?
See, now does that make credibility to the same as a Yeti wrapped in a bunch of toilet paper head to toe? No. Shockmaster was this guy
legit just toilet paper.
IRS.
Okay.
It's gimmick and name. Don't give a fuck. Same thing, but IRS. Terrorizing.
Yeah.
Triple H's old guy. Tugboat.
Yeah,
he's the guy who wore a sailor's hat and wore a red and white striped shirt. Tugboat.
He's apparently dealing with some medical issues right now.
He is. I've been seeing that actually. Fred Ottman.
Fred Ottman, yeah.
And my last two is a part of the same team. Henry O. Godwin and Phineas I. Godwin. Hog and Pig.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That's fair. Again, the gimmick though. It goes hand in hand.
Man, but the names himself, he could have been fucking Cletus.
That's
why
why
could have been Jebediah.
Right. No, I'm
just saying there could have been many different things they could have gone with, but they're like, nah, let's see if we could figure out very punny names like Pig and Hog.
I get it. Aside from Isaac Yankem, my entire list is just bad names that are independent of the gimmick.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So that's the approach that I took. But yeah, your list with it, I'd say there's a couple exceptions on there. But
all right, I may have a couple. I just didn't like them.
No, I think you got a good list because honestly, most of these are names that I was going to put on my list. But I was like, yeah, but it was the gimmick. So no, I get it. No, you fucking nailed it. I think aside from a couple, you basically had the rest of my HMs. So we're on the same page here.
As always, unfortunately. We said we were going to bring a lot of fucking chaos, and we never do.
You know what? You suck.
Yeah, I hope your mom. Never mind.
Jesus.
That's was it? Man, I should probably edit that out in case
do better.
Happens. Do better. Be better.
Speaking of do better, dick.
Have you ever watched any Key and Peele skits?
A few of them. I mean, not a lot of them.
So there's this one where Key takes out Megan, which is Peele. And he's dressed as a woman, and he's playing the whole part of a woman or whatever. And she's at a restaurant, and she's a dick to the waiter, and she's like, and we're just now getting the menus. What the fuck? And he's like, you were really mean to that waiter. She's like, oh no, I used to be in the service. It's okay. That's how we talk with each other. And she tells the waiter, she goes, be better. He goes, I will be better. She goes, at your job. And he goes, at my job. That's it.
Wow.
So when you just said that, being better at your job, yeah, you're right. I'll be better. I'll be better.
I brought it up because we went on a tangent the other night at darts where it was Whiskey Man brought up. He's like, I'm fucking tired of this. He's like, fucking everybody's saying, oh, this fucks so hard. Like they fucking drink a whiskey they really like. This whiskey fucks so hard. I'm like, yeah, it's like when people like this slaps. This song slaps. And then our buddy who hosts, whose house we go to, he's like, yeah, the one I hate is Do Better. I was like, well, you would say that because you're kind of a scumbag, but...
You're mad because people are saying it to you. You're not mad because
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just playing, but still.
I'm tired of people saying, do better.
Do better.
Get a job.
you.
Get off your sister's couch. I'm tired of people saying this shit over
Stop
and
fucking
over.
your sister on your wife's couch.
Well, I'll tell you, man, this podcast fucks. Next week, we're going to be back with our movie of the week. And I don't think we talked about, oh no, we only did it off air, completely off air. We are going to be comparing two movies that somehow, in ODM's mind, he has put together that are semi one and the same. And as we started breaking things down, again, should have just recorded it. Fuck, there are so many great similarities between both movies, and we're glad to talk about it. It's Jason Priestley and Jerry O'Connell's Calendar Girl, where they're looking for Marilyn Monroe. And you got Anna Klumsky's My Girl 2, with the kid from Last Action Hero, whatever his name is.
Big guns.
Number one. And that's where she's looking for her mother. What are the comparisons? ODM put it all together, and apparently there's not a Reddit on this. So this was the creation of ODM, which I think is fucking great. And that's why this podcast fucks hard. It fucks hard. Fucks me right up the ass. Like, it just spits on its dick and just fucks us up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the professor. I bid you farewell. He's ODM. He bids you his final thoughts of the week.
Thanks, Professor. I don't even know where to go from here. Hey, it fucking slaps, brother. It slaps. Hey, speaking of stuff that slaps, what did you think of Kid Rock's lip syncing? You still a big fan of his, huh? You want to listen to some Kid Rock, fella? Maybe listen to a little Baba Taba. Maybe listen to a little Josie. Huh? How you feeling there, fella?
Everybody's upset. Oh, I didn't understand a thing that Bad Bunny says. I still don't know what a bang bang biggie set the boogie and up trap the boogie is. So
he just likes
I'm
touching
with
underage. Yeah, he likes touching underage chicks. We'll leave it at that.
Hey,
he fucks
Joe
hard.
Dirt trying to warn us.
He
years
fucks
ago.
hard.
Ew.
The Top of Wrestling Podcast is brought to you by The Top of Wrestling Podcast. Your hosts are the Professor Mark Fantasia and ODM The Doc Joe Rizzo. Feel free to reach out to the show by email at thetopofwrestling@gmail.com, on their Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram page. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. You can listen to the show on most popular platforms, including iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Pandora, and YouTube. Without your continued support, it would be just some guys talking wrestling, which is pretty much what it is anyway. Good night, folks. And the monitor went out again.
Did your clap make it go out?
I didn't know it happened right before.
Oh, I was like, that's fucking awesome. Is it back?
It's back now. One of the cables is wonky or something. I don't know, man. Yeah, it just went out again. Yeah, there we go. Well, we'll see how
you
this
have a
goes.
second laptop you can transfer some info to?
Nah, dude, I'm fine. I'm not worried about it.
I do have a quick question for you.
Sure.
Where the fuck is Wallace?
Where's Wallace, String? Where he at?
I was watching a Mojo top 10 best moments in the show.
Mm-hmm.
How they didn't put Brother Mozone and Omar in there at all was
It's like
beyond
one of the
me.
most iconic scenes. That's top 5 easy.
You know what we didn't talk about is the weird thing, and I'm not sure if it's real. Can you really take a body that's dead and bring him to a bar, let him lay there while everybody,
well, the Irish are
praises
weird
around you,
so
right? But then I did like that they did the fake one for McNulty, though. That I like that. It was different.
He tried to pull Lester on top of him.
Yep. Oh man, but I love every time it's just fucking McNulty or Bunk just fucking throwing up every time. So you had something you were going to bring up.
Well, it actually pivots perfectly into what you were just discussing. We talked briefly about the new format and everything, like what we're going to do. You have always been very into just talking about a series and every single event in it from start to finish.
Not necessarily. I mean,
But-
I did that for Breaking Bad. Then it became a thing for Saul. But
why
yes.
why don't we just lean into that?
Okay.
The easier way would probably be do season by season. Because if you do episode by episode, it's going to take a year.
It's a 7-hour episode.
But why don't we just do that? Like literally just rewatch a season and be like, these are the high points, these are the storylines, and just review it. And there you go. Just do breakdown shows like that,
I'm totally down with that. Because there's that Black Rabbit that's on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet with Jason Bateman. I'd like to go through that, watch that, and do that. Like a bunch of different shows we've watched in the same sense. So
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I actually just restarted the league for no reation the other night just to have something on the background.
I'm still a little sour, so.
Jesus Christ. I the other night was the episode where Jenny was at dinner and she's like, I'm confident in my pussy. I love my pussy. She turns around and asks because she's drunk.
What was the song?
You like your pussy?
She's got vaginal hubris.
Oh God. Good shit. So I'm down to do that. All for it.
All right. Wipe your. It's because it's chock full of shit, son.
You probably never liked Dane Cook, right?
A little bit. I've got his CD somewhere. Like, I'm
Same.
a riot. You're a fucking riot.
You're a fucking riot. We hung at the BK Lounge. That's what we fucking called it.
Okay, Gaylord.
Oh my god. Chief, pal, Gaylord. Well, one of his things that I liked, and I think it's the same thing. He's like, the other day, I had the itchiest asshole of all time.
Wasn't he was in the grocery store or something?
I think so. That and oh my god, when he's in the grocery store and he heard a guy arguing with his wife, and he's like, you, he goes, twat. He was like, yeah, you twat.
I gotta tell you this story. So, me and Weezy love like a lot of like British slang. Like one of our favorites is, "What do you want about?" You know, but twat.
I like that one. Yeah,
but twat is, and it's not twat, it's twat.
Twat. Yeah,
right?
You got to say it the right way.
It's always twat. So like, and even Mrs. Weezy's in on it, and she actually manages their kids' hockey team. Like, she sets up the schedule, emails all the parents and all that shit, right? And one of the parents was pissing and moaning, and she got into it with him. And she called her a cow. And then
that's a fucking British slang. That is 100% a fucking.
But on the way home, like, Mike goes, all of a sudden, she just blurts out, she goes, "Oh, God damn it." And I'm sorry, Wheezy's like, What's the problem? He's like, "Joe's going to be so mad at me. I didn't say twat." I was like, cow was a good pivot. I'm all for it.
Cow's a fucking
cow.
Cow or pig, I'll take.
Shut
anytime.
up, D, you dumb bird. There's this lady at bowling. Her name is D, and she is sweet. Like she is sweet D, right?
Sweet D.
But every once in a while, I want to just be like, "D, you stupid bitch."
One of my favorite ones is them when they're in the house trying to steal the vase or whatever it is. She bumps into something and he goes, "D, you gangly uncoordinated bitch." And then a couple minutes later, they're in the closet and she says something and Frank goes, "God damn, D, your breath is dog shit." And he goes, "I hope they hog tie you and rape you guys in the basement."
Did you see the thing where it was DeVito was like on a podcast or something? He's talking about on April Fool's how the guys got him
with a whole fucking show that wasn't a show.
Was him getting raped the whole show.
Yep. That was amazing. Good for them. That's a smart fucking move, man.
That's dedication. You basically wrote a phantom script
for no reason,
other than just to prank somebody.
That's just a night of drinking and smoking. They're like, "We got this show covered. We got it, man."
That's
like,
what we do on this podcast.
That's fucking awesome. It's funny because while I was on break, I thought about a wrestler for a name, and I just looked at my list. He's there. Nah. All right. I still got to find a commercial. I'll find something.
Well, I had an idea, and I wrote it in for next week. If you want, we can just do Want to Talk to Samson from Half Baked.
Why'd you do it for next week?
Because you said you were on it. It sounded like you had an idea.
Oh, I didn't. I said I would look into one.
Oh, then yeah, let's just do I Want to Talk to Samson. I'll take care of it.
I'll get it. You don't have to worry about downloading it.
Okay. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Ellis Grant. Because it's hard being black and gifted. Sometimes I just want to give it all down and get lifted.
Doc said need to back you out of me.
He had sex with my mama. Wow! I can't take it no more. Old Green Eye's gonna miss you.
That's such a good one. I swear to God, best thing that makes me laugh in that movie the most, absolute. I swear to God, the one line that makes me laugh harder than anything. Fucking, I can't remember their names. I'll just say Jim Brewer and the Mexican guy. Or like what their names are character wise. They're in the surveillance van and getting them set up. He's going through the whole thing, and he taps Jim Brewer. Goes, "Hey man, you listen to this?" No. Nothing beats that line than anything. No.
I like, just smoke it, yo.
I did read, man, or I've seen interviews and shit. Jim Brewer said he was never high during the show, or during the.
I think the
recording.
only time they smoke real weed is when Snoop Dogg brought the joint, because they do that cutaway and they cut back, and if you know what a joint looks like when it burns, you know that he's smoking a real fucking joint.
It's a shame, man. I just quit yesterday.
I just stopped smoking yesterday.
Good shit. All right,
wrestling.
Yeah, we might. Fuck it. Let's try that out. See how it goes.
We just did non-wrestling without even.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our top topic. We just fucking pivoted.
We just did
Good night.
top topics in the break.
One was recorded at least. All right.
My name is Kid Toucher.